What's going on, whiskey friends, bourbon friends? Hey folks, we're back at it real quick. We're going to dive into 7 whiskey brands that are just way underrated. But before we dive into that real quick, couple housekeeping things. Number one, yours truly, I'm actually headed to Kentucky this week. I'm doing a store pick for one of my local stores. They're like, hey Judge, would you mind going out to Kentucky and doing a barrel pick for us? So it's not an actual Bourbon Judge pick, but I am actually going on behalf of one of my local stores and doing a pick on their behalf. So that should be a blast. Looking forward to that. I am bringing Mrs. Judge with me. She does think I'm bringing her because I want some quality time, but let's just say I'm bringing her because I need a designated driver. Shh, don't let her know that. But no, looking forward to it. Should be a blast. You know, it's always fun when you get a chance to go to Kentucky and go to various different distilleries and see a lot of people that I know there. So should be fun. Kind of like the Florida trip, I will put together like a quick little episode of just hunting and just my experience in Kentucky as a whole. So look for that coming up soon as well. Cool. All right. So 7 whiskey brands that are way underrated. Before I dive into these brands, I just want to kind of say, it's funny. Whenever I go to liquor stores, which is honestly way too often, you always hear people saying, hey, what Buffalo Trace products do you have in stock? What Heaven Hill products do you have in stock? And it's like, people get so much in a box of, they only think about Blanton's, Stag, Eagle Rare, whatever Heaven Hill products, that you may love, right? The Heaven Hill age 17 years. So many people are stuck in like this box that, if it's not Buffalo Trace or Heaven Hill, they don't even look at it. I just want to put out there's a lot of great whiskey out there other than like the big, let's call it the big brands that we all love, right? All right, so I'm going to give you 7 whiskey brands that you should just think about trying because they fly way under the radar. Cool? All right. Coming number 1. This one of my buddies, I call him White Lightning. My buddy down in Nashville put me onto this brand. Fantastic whiskey. Coming out of Tennessee as well. This is Chattanooga Whiskey. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pour a little bit of this. So my buddy White Lightning, as well as my buddy Brian, they both together were like, Judge, you got to try Chattanooga Whiskey, especially the port cast, which is this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and pour it a little bit. This is a fantastic bottle. Only maybe like $50. And they have obviously other different versions of the Chattanooga whiskey as well. But truly, this is a whiskey brand that flies way under the radar. Absolutely amazing. It's affordable, slightly harder to find, but you can absolutely find this whiskey as well. Just, again, it flies way under the radar. Number 1 on the list. By the way, these are not in order of my preference. These are just 7 different options. And of course, I'm going to give you an asterisk at the end. All right, let me get a little sip real quick. Oh, this whiskey right here, boy. Woo! This is amazing. Jeez. Whew. That goes fantastic with the cigar, by the way. I want to call that out. All right. Coming number 2. My good friends up in Jersey. So Danny and Mike, the guys up at Penelope. Penelope, I call them the 4-grain wizards because everything they put out is always 4-grain. Penelope Bourbon is honestly a fantastic brand. What I love about Penelope, I think Mike and Danny are doing a great job, number 1, of putting out a variety of different 4-grain options, but they're also very affordable. Also, you can find a lot of the products online as well, and I love that. I love myself some Penelope Bourbon. Plus, they're Jersey guys, like myself. I'm born and raised in Jersey. I live in Delaware now, but I'm a Jersey guy. So Penelope Bourbon is where it's at. Number 2, great option. All right, coming in number 3. I'll tell you, at first, I didn't know what to make of this brand, but I've slowly started to honestly love a lot of their products, especially their barrel proof rye, but their barrel proof bourbon is equally as good as well. None other than Traverse City. So Traverse City out of Michigan, some great Michigan whiskey. I know a couple of my patrons, my buddy Blake loves Traverse City, and a lot of people as well. They are making their own whiskey, but they're still blending in and sourcing a little bit from MGP as well. But their stuff, I'm telling you, is absolutely amazing. The bourbon and the rye, truly fantastic whiskey. Make sure you look for Traverse City whiskey, I'm telling you. All right, folks, coming in number 4. I'm keeping this one quick. Coming in number 4. You got to go out west. Yes, past Kentucky. I know that might be crazy. Past Kentucky, go out west. Breckenridge. Breckenridge Finest, or I should say Colorado Finest rather, is making some fantastic whiskey. This is of course the rum cask finish, but they have a ton of other options. I've never had a bad bottle of Breckenridge. Another thing I love about their whiskey is the fact that it's affordable. It's affordable. You can find it in multiple states. I've seen it in multiple states, and I just think that's great. Great quality whiskey. You can find it, and it doesn't break the bank, right? It doesn't, right? Very affordable. I think this bottle itself was like 50 or 55 bucks, so not super expensive by any stretch of the means. All right, before we get to the last three and asterisk, real quick, a couple favors. Hit the like button. Let me know what are some other whiskey brands that you think fly under the radar. And last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Cool? All right. Cheers again. Whew, gosh, this is good. Oh, that is just delicious. All right. Coming in number 5. Now, this company, I'm going to say they are probably on the borderline of starting to get a lot of recognition. So they were under the radar, but they're now starting to kind of peek their head out a little bit. And a lot of people in the whiskey world are starting to realize how fantastic their whiskey is. Now, they are sourcing their whiskey, but they do a hell of a job of picking fantastic barrels. Anybody can pick barrels. Let's be clear. But certain people have a phenomenal palate. And Nashville Barrel Company, these guys have a phenomenal palate. I mean, absolutely straight up amazing, fantastic. This is their rye, but their barrel strength, their bourbon, their rye, I mean, hell, I even have their rum. Absolutely amazing, truly amazing quality whiskey. Slightly on the pricier end, anywhere from like that 80 to 100, maybe even $110 range. But what's inside the bottle, please, you will not be disappointed, I'm telling you. All right, that is number 5. 2 to go, plus the asterisk. All right, so I'm gonna go with this one next. I made the trip not too long ago out to Vegas. I bought the cask strength bourbon, but I will tell you, even the regular small batch is absolutely amazing. I love this brand because they do everything themselves. They grow the grains, they distill it, they age it, everything on site at Frey Ranch out of Nevada. I'm a huge, and I mean huge fan of Frey Ranch. Yes, they are a craft distillery, but they are producing some phenomenal whiskey, and they do it all themselves, all on site. Very much respect to Frey Ranch. Absolutely amazing bottle. If you've ever had a chance to try Frey Ranch, please make sure, if you haven't, I should say, please make sure you try it. Absolutely, truly amazing quality whiskey. And again, honestly, from a price standpoint, very affordable as well. All right. Wow, we're at the end of the road. That quick. Whew, super quick. All right. So this last bottle comes from, it's actually a single barrel store pick, but this last bottle, I actually had a chance to go to the store today, and cool thing is, you know, like a lot of the stores around me, they let you try their single barrel store picks. This whiskey, this bottle is absolutely, it's so amazing. I'm going to do a review on it. I'm going to give it away. It's already a buy, but this is a phenomenal product. So this comes from Proof and Wood. This is the Senator. This bottle is aged 6 years, and this is a single barrel store pick from one of my local shops, a place called Midway Liquors in Maryland. So Midway Liquors in Maryland. Folks, when I tell you how special this whiskey is, it's, you know, every now and then certain liquor stores do a phenomenal job with a phenomenal store pick. The store manager there, his name is Elon, like Elon Musk. Elon, he knows how to pick some whiskey. This guy has a phenomenal palate, and this bottle is, it's absolutely amazing. It's like, if you live in the Maryland area, you may want to go grab this bottle. It's that damn good. All right, that's number 7. But I should say also, though, honestly, just kind of add on, the Senator, again, coming from Proof and Wood. Proof and Wood, I did an episode not too long ago about Proof and Wood. They have, you know, all different themes kind of playing off the whole, let's call it like the government, like different names. So this is the Senator. They have the presidential dram. They have the representative. So a lot of cool names, but this bottle, I was just lost for words. I was amazed. It's that amazing. All right. Finally, last but not least, what's the asterisk, Judge? So the asterisk is something that is harder to find, but I'm putting it as the asterisk because it is slightly more challenging to find, but it is absolutely an amazing bottle. Coming out of Iowa, we have none other than Optanium from Cat's Eye Distillery. It's Optanium from Cat's Eye Distillery. Here's why I like this. This whiskey itself, this one here, aged 15 years. Almost a lot of the products that they put out, the majority I should say that they put out, is very much cask strength and high cask strength. So this one, my bottle in particular, comes in at 140.6 proof. This is like Coy Hill level. Literally 140.6 proof. Absolutely an amazing whiskey. Cat's Eye, so they have a lot of different Optanium versions. They have the Canadian whiskey. This is the light whiskey. They have a rye whiskey. But Cat's Eye puts out a ton of different brands. They're just harder to find. But I'm telling you, if you find their whiskey, truly fantastic quality. All right, folks. These are my 7 with my asterisk. As we say always, peace, cheers, most important, salute. Take care.